Hey guys, we're back. Randy in the house with Mario's Collectibles. We're going to get into this video real quick. Those of you that are new to the channel, hit that subscription button, hit the notification bell. Comment down below when the video is done. Let me know if you like these comics. If you have these comics, are they going to be in your PC? Or are you going to hang them up at the back of the wall like I am to the new edition? How it's going? Let me know. And we'll get into this. Stay tuned. All right, guys, this is Avengers number 76. This came out in May 1970. Roy Thomas story, John Buscema and Tom Palmer cover and art. Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch rejoin the Avengers. Also, nice small fact, Scarlet Witch meets Vision for the first time. A lot going on in that cover. Really nice. This is about a 5560 copy. Glad to have it in my PC. Here we go. Next up, we have Captain America and the Falcon number 180. So I had two copies of this. My original copy I had from years ago, and I swapped it out with this new one. I got this really cheap. I got this for I think $7, and I'm just gonna sell my lower one. This one's going in the PC. Beautiful, beautiful cover. This actually just recently hit the Key Collector app, I think 2 weeks ago. This is Captain America 180. Came out December 1974. Steve Englehart story. Sal Buscema and Vince Colletta art. Gil Kane and Mike Esposito cover. Steve Rogers origin and first appearance of him as Nomad. Madame Hydra also kills Viper, Jordan Strike, and becomes the new Viper. Also Krang cameo. First appearance of Hugh Jones. A lot going on here, a lot happening. This is a higher grade. I would definitely say it's at least an 8.0, 8.5. Was cleaned and pressed. And now this one is in the PC. All right. Next up, I'm very excited to talk about this book. I've been looking for a while now. Not hard to find, but in a nice, clean grade. Presentation's everything for me. I don't care if it was a 2.5 or a 3.0. The cover has to be just spot on. Has to pop. The colors not washed or stained. But we're gonna get into it. This is Astonishing Tales featuring the Lord of the Hidden Jungle, Ka-Zar, in number 13. So this cover is so sick. Astonishing Tales 13 came out August 1972. This is a Roy Thomas story. John Buscema and Dan Atkins art. Rich Buckler cover and art. This is the third appearance of Man-Thing and first cover appearance of Man-Thing. So it's a double key, phenomenal. It presents beautiful. Look at that. Look at that spine. Woo! Nice high grade, guys. And again, this is for the PC. Can't wait to add it to that back wall. All right, we're down to my last two. I'm going to save that one for last. We're going to get ready to it. Marvel presents Bloodstone number 1. I actually just had my nephew watch Werewolf by Night. He watched the color version. And I said, once you watch that show, I said it was phenomenal. I said it was like 40 minutes, 45 minutes, like a mini movie. I said, you're going to start wanting all the first appeared characters in there. And it's funny, after you watched it, he called me up and said, I need that Bloodstone. So, cool inside joke between us. But all jokes aside, this is a phenomenal cover. This is Marvel Presents Bloodstone number 1. It came out October 1975. John Warner story. Mike Vosberg and Pat Boyette art. Gil Kane and Dan Atkins cover. This is the origin and first appearance of Ulysses Bloodstone, who was a monster hunter. And you do see him in Werewolf by Night. He's the dead corpse talking and sends everyone on the hunt. And last but not least, I had this book in my collection one time. It was a low grade. I got rid of it because it had like peeling on the bottom, ripped off. It was like a 2.5. It wasn't presentable. I think it even had little mold spots. I got rid of it. It was dirt cheap. I sold it in auction, and I didn't care. They were happy with it. That's all that mattered. But I couldn't have it sit with that. This is Marvel Premiere 28. This came out February 1976. This is a Bill Mantlo story, Frank Robbins and Steve Gann art, Nick Cardy cover. This is the first Legion of Monsters. You have Ghost Rider, you have Werewolf by Night, Jack Russell, you have Morbius, and you have Man-Thing. If you haven't read this, it's a decent little quick read. Not too much going on. They all meet up, blah, 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 big shiny light. You'll read it, get through it quick. But the thing about this book is, I wanted this for a long time. I wanted a nice high grade. I still plan on getting a nice high grade, but I'm very happy with what I have, and this was a gift. I met this gentleman at the gym. He saw my Marvel tattoos and came right up to me, and we started talking about comics. Next thing you know, he tells me he has a big collection, don't know what he has, yada, yada, yada. Just going over his house, going through stuff, showing him what he has. He was so surprised. He couldn't believe what he was holding. He had, just off the top of my head, he had First Punisher, ASM 129. He had Giant Size X-Men 1. He had some nice books. He didn't realize the value of them. He thought most of them were junk. So, long story short, he had one more short box in his basement. His wife's like, yeah, you want him to look at that? He asked if I had time. I said, yeah, we'll look at it real quick before I have to go to work. Before the wife has to go to work, and I got to get back with the kids. So I looked through it. This was like the last book in there, and I was like, oh man. He's like, what is that book? I said, it's a book. I said, this is one of my desired books to have in the PC. And he said, do you have one? I told him a quick story that I did, and he goes, take it. He's like, have it. He's like, you helped me with just looking at this, pricing books, going through it, came here 3-4 days, really get me thinking and got me thinking, and we're going to do business and blah, 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 and you helped me. He's like, take this as a gift. He's like, I appreciate you. And guess what? I finally accepted it, even after offering him money for it. And he said, a gift is a gift. So guess what? I now own Marvel Premiere number 28. Mid-grade, like a 6.5. 6.5. And it's in my collection. So that will be in the back wall with my raws, and when it comes time for a better grade, raw hold grade, I'll just swap it out, and then this one will go to someone else or whatever. But very happy, and I appreciate you, buddy. So that's my books, my pickups. I hope you enjoyed that. Really cool. Always nice to be gifted something, and for helping someone, not expecting anything in return. But if you're new to the channel, hit that subscription button. I'm Randy with Raiders Collectibles. Remember, respect the hunt, collect with purpose. Until next time, peace.